You guys, I don't want to even. Hi, I got messed up. I don't know what happened. So I had to take the other live out. And this one, I wanted the same title, and it's about a lot of things. If you may have questions uh, about a lot of things, and because things are so unfair, you're just not getting the answers, and this link has the answers. You'll like it. Go for it. You know, maybe I was telling too much on the other live. You just read and they have other information regarding if you have questions about executions or tribunals, military tribunals, then they have it there. It is really good. Juan O'Savin did that, and his company, because I see a lot of people speaking up under him, and it is really, really good. So we got the answer is in that. So you'll know what's going on. Anybody that has anything to do with this interference, you notice nothing is working out for them. They're being executed. It's pretty bad what they have done or what they're trying to do, to plan to do to all American people. But look at the link and you will get relieved. It'll just be a relief. And then just to know what's going on. Okay, just so you know, not everyone, and the people, just the people, because the people is the people like, what's going on? We don't know. And then there's another election coming with all them Dominion machines. So they need to let people know what is happening. We did our part. Other people didn't do theirs. And that's all in the plan. Because they want, the goal is to put who they want in and not the people. But it don't play like that. The only thing that you cannot do is upstand the military. And the military usually helps the commander in chief. That means look at it again. I mean, this is look at it again. That's a shame. They started this stuff. Some of those people needed to be taken to Gitmo a long time ago. And then we wouldn't have this problem. And when you go to Gitmo, you have it's crimes of humanity or to humanity. Crimes to humanity. And if you have committed crimes to humanity, then you go to Gitmo Bay. And a lot of things come up under that. Sex trafficking, adrenochrome. That's where you torture a child in order to get this liquid that they're drinking. It's just disgusting to even think about some of the things that they're doing. But they're paying for it. And the military is picking them up. So the military actually is running things, but on a certain date is switched to. So I don't want to say it on YouTube. See, YouTube, all this shit where we can't talk. See, this is part of it too. And we shouldn't let this control us. We cannot have things in this country that American people can't talk. You're picking what I should say. As I'm sitting up here trying to talk, and I'm sitting here finding and trying to please you. But you all came in the game where we could talk. And now you want me because they want to be with the cabal and deep state. This is deep state. Big tech is deep state as hell. and to tell and control America. This is what you want to do. But something happened this time too. Something happened in 2016 when President Trump won. And then they brought in that dossier that they done proved 50 times ain't real. And then we have 2020, which was my vote. And I don't like that. Playing around with my vote. But I'm very concerned about the next election with those Dominion machines. If the Dominion machines are not bad, why won't you remove them? They use those to cheat all over the country and put leaders and stuff in place that's not chosen by the who? The people. They're not supposed to be choosing president and all that. It's chosen by the people. And then for some reason they want to put President Trump with that Fauci. But he wasn't for Fauci, but he should have stayed away from it. He should not have supported that in no kind of way. But I heard on one of these videos I did, and I had just heard it from somebody that knows, almost like these people on the link that I'm sharing with you. And I heard that he ran. And I was like, why would you run? Even if you were wrong, you shouldn't have done it. Why are you running? Trying to run. Oh, it sounds guilty to me. That's going to be real bad. Treasonous. Oh my God. They may not even put him through a trial. But that's why it exists, because we've had some and nobody will help the American people. That's including the Supreme Court. But I still haven't gotten all my questions answered, because I want to know, what are you going to do with that Supreme Court? Because we know they're no good, just from what they did in the 2020 election. Now, Peters, I don't know. I think he is in Gitmo Bay. Everybody is in Gitmo Bay. All these other people are clones. People have been executed by the tons after this 2020 election. But now some people say, well, who is the president? The answer is in that link. Read the link, and so you can see how it got like that. The FBI, CIA, and DOJ need to be removed. They got to get rid of them. The next thing, they got to get rid of them, because they are the link to dishonesty. They're doing things that are not nice. So it has that in there. And you're going to see some other stuff, which I haven't read yet. So I am going to read that after the video, because I keep looking at the video, because I want to know in my mind exactly what is going on. And President Trump has not conceded. He's still my president. I would never deal with them. And people that are in that, I feel sorry for you. You should get better friends. Because when you start hurting children and selling women for sex, those cartels do that. But so America, what are you in on it too? All the people you're bringing in, all the kids that you're bringing in to do things too. Those are the kind of people that like to put leaders where they want them. It should have been caught before this. Sure should have. They should have gotten picked up for it. Anybody that has something to do with something really bad. Let's say if I did 9/11 and my friend didn't do it, but she knew that I did it and she had the knowledge of me doing it, then I'm just as treasonous as that person is. And that's why a lot of them are dead, because they had something to do with 9/11. That was disgusting to me, because I saw the second building. And now they're trying to make up lies of how it couldn't possibly be gasoline in the plane. I heard one fool talking that, and I said, no, I saw that. That was the most horrible thing I had ever seen in my life. And to have something to do with that, like who? Cheney. He was found guilty in the military tribunal. So that, what does that mean? They're going to, tell him when it's going to be. January 24th. Guess who's coming? Guess who's going out? Newsom. That's the day of his. I don't know if he's going to get hung but he was found guilty. But see, Newsom scared me because I live in California. And the rest of the stuff that he was doing just scared the living crap out of me. Because I did, we didn't even know he was doing, but he's an evil person the way he did here in California, shutting everybody down. And lots of money left California and they ain't coming back. That man messed California up. But that's not the reason why. He was doing sex with kids. What is that? I don't know how to say the word. Sex with kids. I don't like that. But he did a lot of it. And guess what else? Adrenochrome. Adrenochrome is when you have to torture a child, and the child has to be alive in order to get the liquid so you can fucking drink it. That man was doing stuff like that, and he's the governor? What? But anyway, the big payback. Have you all ever heard James Brown, the big payback? Well, listen to it. I wish I can play it on here, but for some reason I can't. I'll find out how to do it, to put other stuff on my live. I don't know if that's possible or not. But the big payback, that's where it's at. Huh! The big payback. A big payback. Newsom gonna get it. Newsom's gonna get it. Yes, he is. And I know don't damn squealing bit. I said I was not going to curse, and that's why I'm going, No more cursing from me. I grew up. Anyway, the big pay whack. Newsom's going to get it tomorrow. It's tomorrow, his execution day. I wonder what time it's going to be. See, that's the thing about it. We want to see him. I want to see that. I want to see him go under. I want to see it, because I couldn't stand him the whole time. He was doing stuff that just was very arrogant about it, So, and I wish, what would really be good, if Pelosi could go right behind it. Oh, that's too good to get rid of that woman. But these people are actually wanting to vote again and still talking about some damn voting and still got them same machines. You're going to get the same results. They're going to cheat. It's like the new black guy in New York. Didn't see him enough. You didn't see him talk or nothing. No, he was chosen from these people. So the shit he getting ready to do is going to be real ugly. Just like that Hussein. It's going to be ugly. And if they put fat ass Stacey Abrams in anything. Stacey Abrams need to be in Gitmo Bay. That's so unfair to let that woman get away with what she did. And I'm going to tell you what she did. She trained people to cheat in the election. That's what she did. And now she's trying to be governor. So if we don't catch this now, you'll have all kinds of people that we might have to assassinate. Because the people are not putting them in there. And that's the law of this land. There's going to be a big fight. And all of this is all over, the cabal, all over the world. So we are getting rid of a lot of them. I mean, President Trump, thank you. You know, so President Trump did not concede. He did not concede. And the people didn't vote that in, the other one. The people have to vote you in. And they have all these numbers and stuff for this, nothing. Then nobody, and I want to ask some people, when did you vote that in office? The family, one of the families of the young persons that were killed in Afghanistan is suing. I would sue them so bad. And then that man greeting their bodies off of the plane, he looking at his watch. He's looking at his watch. So they're going to sue them, and I hope they sue them for they don't have no reserve anymore. They have the United States Treasury. There is no IRS. Don't you see all these commercials? They're trying to get people to mail their money in and these fools, the same people that are fast to put a mask on or get a shot or whatever, the same ones rush to put their money in the IRS. And the IRS, the S is closed. Do you hear me? And if you really want to know how much money they stole from you, and we're giving that gold to the Vatican, was it Puerto Rico? And then the Vatican, they had to dig up so much gold. But all of that is your tax money. I would question that so bad this year because I've heard it over and over that IRS is closed. So it's really sad when people do not pay attention. It's really sad because this is not the time. We're in transition now. We've got to make a stand for some things that are not correct. And we're going to have to clap when Newsom's ass is dead. That's tomorrow. Oh, don't say dead. What other word should we use? I don't know. Shit, dead. Because he pissed me off. That's not a nice person. Darkness. That's all I see. When you say Newsom, it's dark. You know? And tomorrow it'll be, we need to see it. Ha, 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 ha. And we need to see change. 5,000 people in the World Trade Center. Oh, and I saw that was the most horrible. Why would you kill people for money? That's just anybody that's that hungry for money. I just don't want you around me. That makes me really nervous. It's nice to have a nice business and do well and all that, but damn, 3.7, I think, $trillion they stole. That's why that Bin Laden and that Hussein said that he took care of him, but he didn't. He didn't do it. Our government did it. And Cheney, getting back to the point, will be also, he was found guilty yesterday of treason. He is the one, the leader. And I remember back when it happened, everybody said that Cheney had something to do with that. Damn, that's just, to me, Do you know how many people I saw people jumping out of the window to get away from the fire? And now these news stories are, don't listen to that. I'm sorry that y'all not going to get to know the truth. Yeah, you can't listen to all of that other shit. And they're making books, and Spike Lee is supposed to be making a movie, and all of that shit is fake because I saw it with my own eyes. And yes, gasoline, they filled the tanks on those airplanes up to a certain point where they came down and went right into the second plane. That's when I came in. The second plane. And I thought it was a movie. Damn, what kind of movie is this? And the lady says, we're being attacked. So all of the American people thought they were being attacked when really you were being attacked by your own damn people. That's why that government is going down. As you can see, everybody's leaving. They're going to get most of those Congress too out of there. American people are very important to somebody, and Donald Trump was one of them. Because I ain't no way in the world I would have all my riches in Mar-a-Lago and never look back at y'all. None of y'all crazy people. I wouldn't. But he did. He helped. And the military. And our military. And our military is active as we speak. So they're still picking up people, taking them to military tribunals. There's one is filled up, I believe, in Cuba. So they build new ones over here in Los Angeles, in Long Beach, California. They built another one. Somebody said they should shut them down. Why? Because they killed all them bastards that deserved it. You have to be tried. And I think that Supreme Court judge, I want to know what happened to him, Peters. And they got Ann or whatever back in there. That heifer was working with Hillary Clinton to get those Haitian children. And it's really something that she has two adopted Haitian children. They need to get rid of her ass. Get her out of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court needs, they're going to have to do something with it because it can't be trusted anymore. And once we get together, I guess we'll see what the Constitution says about when the Supreme Court is misbehaving, you know? So when people do bad things to America, yeah, bad things can happen to you. And when you're a part of the cabal, and it's so huge, the evilness and all of the things that they do is so evil and it's so broad that who would want to fight these people? Donald Trump. You know why? Because he knew where the dead bodies were. Can't really mess with that man because he knows where all of them are. And those people that has something to do with that, anybody, it will be going to jail. And or the government, if you were in the government and you're doing stuff like that, that's where the military tribunals come in, and you go to three panels, panels, three of them, all generals. All generals. Generals are the ones that make decision whether you die or not. But they ask you, which way do you want to go? Because you getting the fuck out of here. Your crimes to crimes to humanity. To humanity. Can't have you here. Because most of those people would do it again. They would repeat it. Now, I was in the store yesterday and I was looking at one of those magazines that talk about stars. And they did have the argument of Hussein and Big Mike. the argument that they had before he was picked up. It was really bad and it actually happened. That's the first time I saw that on a newspaper, and it actually did happen. They were arguing really heavy about something. And then they came and got her out of the house. Yeah, they came and got her and separated them that way. And then a couple of days later, the military came and got him. And they said it was so smooth, because they don't dress like military. They just come up to you and they don't go, come here, we're going to take you to jail. They don't do that. Just say, come on, can you go and follow us to that car, please? And moved him right into that black limousine. Probably the last one he ever saw. It wasn't. He neglected. He was a very bad person. I hate to tell y'all that. That's almost like he was really good on lying and sneakiness and spying on people. He was really, really big on that. All his lives. I know a lot of people sure do feel, if they heard about it, if I'm gay and I want to be president, damn what you think. I'm gay and I'm a president and a good president. And we probably would have a damn good gay president. But he went, and they went and shaped him up with the husband, wife, and kids to make it look, I don't know, rather than just be yourself. Just be yourself. Big Mike, that's including Big Mike. Big Mike was betrayed by him before he was dead, before he was shot. Hussein was firing squad in the back of the head. And Big Mike was lethal injection. And they said lethal is really good, better, because you get to go to sleep. It just puts you to sleep. You just don't wake back up. So that's a good way. I was thinking about going to check that out. Oh, no. That's the good way to go. I don't know. So, that's it. It actually happened. And the first time he defaulted, they said. He did something that wasn't right. So they brought him back in after this fight. And they came in, and Hussein had a lot to do with and hang out with the people that did it. 9/11. That was one of the main things. I know a lot of the Black people want to know, well, what did he do? What did he do? Well, he did a lot of stuff that were just, DACA was really bad to the American kids. That was so disgusting that America even allowed that shit to happen to them. Now, I wouldn't even go to none of these damn schools. Get your ass on something online, and they need to put something online for these kids. But when he did that, he did a Gaddafi. They didn't get no money from Gaddafi. Gaddafi wasn't giving his money away, and you were going to pay him for his products. He's been like that forever. They lie and say he was a terrorist. That shit is a lie. And it was a horrible thing what Hussein did to him. That was really bad. Beat to death. That, to me, that's scary. Scary shit. He was not a nice man. And I knew it all along. So that's it. That's all I have to say. Because I don't come on that much anymore. Because I always get put off. They kick me off. Please read this. I'll go look at it. And it's a lot of other information. on here that you would really like. Okay. I know my hair, I try to get fashionable, but hey, it looks good because I feel good and I am good. And I'm helping you answer some questions, and I hope that you do the same for me. Okay? 30 minutes, gotta go. See you guys. Have a good day and a safe day. All right? Bye for now.